We appreciate the opportunity to address you, to tell you who we are, what we think, and what motivates us.
We are a single university class, 15 college students brought together for a senior seminar on the topic of sustainability. But we are also the coming generation, the future.
And we are exercising our moral authority as those living humans who will be most affected by the dangerous environmental circumstances now facing our world.
We ask you to think carefully about the nature of our environmental problems before you rush to formulate solutions. As we see it, our environmental problems are more of misplaced politics and unregulated emissions.
More of ethics and worldviews than caps and trades. More of a moral imagination than information dissemination.
Our problems do not fit neatly into the disciplinary distinctions we see in our universities, and we are worried that only incomplete solutions will be found there.
To reach and motivate us, you will need to take advantage of who and what we are. We are the generation most explicitly affected by and effectively reached through media.
We are networked, wired, Facebooked, highly social. Take advantage of that reality, but craft your message carefully. We desire inspiration, not desperation.
Though the tragedies that befall us can motivate action, lasting change comes when tragedies generate a shift in our ethics and therefore our social and political systems. Anything short of this depth is easily brushed aside.
Like all generations, we do not speak with one voice, but while many of us simply share or reflect the values and ethics of the past, many of us crave a new ethic, a new view of the world.
You should know this means fundamental questions about nature and the value of nature are up for grabs.
Many of us are eager for a worldview of integration, where humans and nature are unified, where we act to care for nature for the sake of nature and not merely because nature provides for us. Many of us are suspicious of those who insist solutions are found in a simple reworking of our current systems of politics and economics.
We are also a generation coming to the realization that we will make great sacrifices.
But we expect, even demand, those sacrifices be honored, that they be focused away from short-term fixes and violence and the benefit of a few and toward long-term problem solving and peace and justice.
We are a generation no longer willing to borrow the earth from our children, to hold their tomorrows in hock.
We will live our entire lives charged with the remediation of past harms.
We recognize that rich and meaningful lives will be found in such work.
You should know we pay attention to you. While we are a generation that has been continuously disappointed in our leaders, we maintain a craving for inspired leadership. And we pay attention to exemplary lives more than slogans and unthoughtful schemes.
Each of you has been vested with a certain amount of power. We need you to use your voice to inspire, to clearly articulate problems, and to forge genuine and lasting solutions.
In your work, we urge you to be profoundly dedicated to inclusivity.
Include and mix the biologists and politicians with the philosophers and poets,
writers and physicists, painters and economists.
Please also give voice to the mothers and fathers, the construction workers and farmers,
the high school students and the factory workers.
What we are calling for, in need of, is elders. And from these elders, we need leadership.
We desperately need people of wisdom, people to formulate and project a vision, a new morality. While we want to be inspired by you, we want also to be your partners. Only together can we renew the course of the river.
We bring energy, strong backs, and fertile minds, but we require the proper tools and the guidance to use those tools with grace and wisdom.
We ask that you teach us, inspire us, and include us in your thoughts and work.
Respectfully, LB 492, Senior Seminar on Sustainability.